Hi, welcome to my channel. If it's the first time you're joining, thank you for joining. Please click on subscribe and you'll be notified of new videos. If you want to follow only the vegan baking or the baking, then you can just click on that playlist. You don't have to go through all my videos to find what you're looking for. So today I'm going to show you how to make very cheap, very easy, very quick iced coffee that's 100% vegan. So iced coffee is so expensive when you buy it in the shops. I'm going to show you how to make your own. So you need a very good liquidizer. I'm using a Kenwood Smoothie Pro. That's an essential tool if you want to make smoothies or do a lot of baking. So that is what I'm using. So what you're going to start off with is 1 cup of raw oats. You're going to add that into your liquidizer, just 1 cup of raw oats. Okay. Sorry. Then you need your coffee. So I used Dover Egberts. This is 1 liter or 4 cups. It's going to make 1 liter or 4 cups. So what I did was I used 2 teaspoons per 250 milliliters or per cup. So that's 8 teaspoons of dissolved coffee for the 1 liter. So I dissolved that already. So now you need to put this into a measuring cup because you need to at the end have only 1 liter of liquid. So I'm going to add that in. So that's done. Okay. Then you can use any sweetener you like. If you don't want any sweetener, you don't have to add sweetener. You can use syrup, you can use stevia, you can use brown sugar, you can use white sugar. Just a note, as I always say, not all white sugars are vegan. That is because sorry, I had a tap open there. No, that's not good. Oops. That happens sometimes when you're very busy like I always am. I left the tap open. Bad, bad, bad. Never waste water. So, white sugar is not always vegan. The reason is they whiten that with bone char. In South Africa, our sugars are not whitened with bone char, so they are vegan. So you can choose whatever sugar you want. I used white sugar, and I like my coffee a little bit sweet. So I used 1 tablespoon per 250 milliliters or per cup of liquid. You can use less, you can use more. It's going to depend on taste. I'm going to taste this once I'm done. And if I want it sweeter, I'll add more sugar. So I'm going to add that to my measuring jug here. The reason I'm doing that is I want to see how much liquid I have. So I have about 500 milliliters of liquid. So I'm going to add that in. Then, because I'm going to make 1 liter of iced coffee, I'm going to add another 500 milliliters of water. So if you only had 300 milliliters of liquid, you're going to add 800. So whatever you're short to go up to 1 liter or 4 cups, you just add with cold water then. So I'm going to add that in. There we go. I'm going to put the lid on. Just make sure it's on properly, otherwise you're going to have a big mess. And then I'm going to liquidize this. So obviously the longer you're going to liquidize it, the finer the oats pieces is going to be. So I'm going to do it for a little while longer. Okay, now I'm going to taste if this is sweet enough for my liking. So let's taste this. Oh my word. And there you go. As easy as that. As easy as that. This is actually not sweet enough for me. So I'm going to add a few teaspoons of sugar with this. You don't have to add as much sugar as I am adding. You can add as much as you like. And whatever sugar you want to add. go. So let's taste if it's to my liking now. Perfect. Perfect. So now what you're going to do is you're going to get yourself a container. I don't like buying plastic, so I salvage plastic that I disinfect and wash, or I use glass. This is one I salvaged, so I'm going to remove it. Whoop. You see why I'm telling you must put the lid on. Let me just unplug this. You see. So let's just remove this from here. Now bye. That will happen while I'm making the video. It's part of the fun. No, but oh, it does going to want to come out. Put the lid on. So then I'm going to pour this into my bottle. Like that. It's going to be a little bit more than 1 liter, that doesn't matter. Okay, so you can strain this to get the pieces of oats out if you're finicky. I'm not. So I leave it with the oats in. You can strain it through like a sieve, and then you'll have a purer liquid if you want, but I'm not bothered. And then you're going to put this on, you're going to put it in the fridge for a few hours or in the freezer, and there you have your own coffee, iced coffee. Absolutely brilliant. Please make it and let me know if you enjoy this, and I'll be experimenting with different flavorings, adding caramel, adding vanilla, and then I'll get back to you on how it tastes. Have fun. Bye bye.